Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. To throw right away is Stafford. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Complete to Jerry Jeudy. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A first down throw for Stafford. That's into the hands of Jeudy on the right side. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another 1st down. A gain of 14. Result.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's come. It's Joe Mixon. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. He'll tuck it and take off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Broke him up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. He pulls it in around the 5. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Scatterboo. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A 23-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the visitors are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward. He's got his big target ever.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And this one is recovered by the defense.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. They'll go jet sweep and do it with Hill. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Couple of runs stopped behind the line. And now it's 3rd and 17. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. So fourth down, and the Aussie, Tory Taylor, on to kick it away. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap for Ward. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Out of the gun, Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Has looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tress Way to punt on fourth down. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbury. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Stafford. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big one right there. And even 30 yards. On the ground, it's Scatterbury. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 16-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Once again, it's Scatterbury. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and goal.
Now Stafford. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
It's a loss of 1.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Stafford. No chance at all. He'll go down. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in.
That's interference.
That might make this a 1st down. Scatterbury, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
2nd down, it's Stafford. It is brought in the end zone.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Ward. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Throwing is Ward. He's got room past the 35. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Benson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 12. And that will be a 1st down.
Another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Play fake, now Ward to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's Ward. Here's a screen set up for Benson. 3rd and 2. Here we go. From the gun, here's Ward. Forced out left. He'll take off again. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20s.
That's another 1st down.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Ward. Now a short one, cut by the tight end Johnson. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Benson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal. After putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Now Ward on 3rd and goal. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options. And now it is 4th and goal. They snap it to Ward. And he'll take it on in. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. And his guys are on board. It's 10-7.
Visitors 10. Our home team 7.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Velus Jones now on the return.
Velus Jones.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Stafford. He finds Judy on that one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Scatterby. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
At the 36-yard line.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A gain of 14. Results in a first down.
On the give, Scatterby. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On play action, it's Stafford. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Here's Scatterby. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. First down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. First carry for Joe Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard on the play.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I continue in just a moment. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Danny Stutzman on the coverage.
Back to throw, Stafford. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And now go down as an incompletion. On 3rd down, Stafford. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Lost on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
A 48-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and receiver Malik Neighbors set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Inside the 40-yard line.
6 yards.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. A give. Here's Benson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2.
Derwin James on the coverage.
Shotgun snap for Ward. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. The drive begins at the 20. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Oh, in trouble here with the snap, and that's a loose football. It is picked up by the defense. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The home team's offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. This one on target for Johnson. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. To throw is Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7.
Rick Straw on the coverage.
Back to throw is Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage here on 3rd down. They took away all of the outlets the quarterback had. Really left them with no opportunity other than to just throw that ball away. It's going to bring up 4th down.
On the return, it's Hill. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 16.
On play action, it's Ward. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 18.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run here with Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
On the stop. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete. And now the punting unit will come up.
Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down.
The defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
10 yards on the play. Complete to Jerry Jeudy.
On the give, it's Scatterboo. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be taken in by Mixon. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Mixon. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Stafford now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good for a 1st down.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
At the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 13.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one is caught by Mooney. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Now give up the middle at Benson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And on the carry, this is Ezekiel Elliott. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
3rd down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Ward. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. That's enough for a 1st down. Now it's Ward. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And he's in! Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Jones now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
1st down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Stafford. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a 1st down.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Play action now for Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Stafford. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Complete to Dalton Schultz. 1st and 10 at the 42.
They'll go jet sweep and do it with Hill. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They will work the middle with Mixon. That's powerful running, lowers the shoulder, and picks up 4.
Just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. On 1st and 10, Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Neighbors in motion. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And a 1st down. A gain of 15.
On 1st down, Stafford. That is caught by the tight end. Stafford has his guys set. He'll try to add 2 more after the touchdown. He'll try to pick this up with a run. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Ward. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. On 1st down, Ward. That's the rookie 3rd-round pick, Jalen Noel. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Tight end, the motion man to the right. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
16-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and 2. Ward. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
A gain of 12 yards. Complete to Trey Benson.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. To the air again, Ward. Bobby Brown. He's in there for the sack, and that takes us to 4th and goal.
6 yards. Brings up 4th and goal.
They snap it to Ward. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he finds Tyreek. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
That's good for a first down.
A give out of the gun, and it's Scatterboo. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the ground, it's Scatterboo. And a strong first down run. Pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
3 yards. That's another first down.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings
2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll run with Scatterboo. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a first down.
14 yards. That's good for a first down.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. On 2nd down, here's Ward. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. Complete to Theo Johnson.
And now they'll spike it with 36 seconds to go. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Ward. He's got his man. That's Neighbor. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ward now on 3rd down. He's done his man. Complete to Johnson. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 6. That's another.
Again, it's Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Ward to throw again. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. One last throw here for Ward. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought until the end, but still will come up short. Reichert good with the extra point. And his guys have cut the deficit to 5. So it's a win for our visitors. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. And they make it 2 in a row.